Hey guys, what's going on? Tomato here. So just a quick update on the online training thing. I tried to upload my YouTube videos, which were set to private, and ended up freezing my account, and then they had to reset my account. But YouTube, as an application for that program, is down for the next 2 weeks. So tomorrow I will individually go through every exercise, write instructions, and upload them to the site. So it might take another 1 or 2 more days to get that up and going. The most important thing about this video I want to talk about is why you may not be succeeding, and that can be a variety of reasons. One of the most common ones that I've come across during my consultations was goals, training, and of course for most people is nutrition. So we're going to talk about goals first. The most important one, if you don't have a goal, then you don't have a purpose. So you're not going to see any progress or results. When we think about goals, we use a principle called SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Specific is, I want to lose 5 pounds, I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to run, say, 2 miles in 14 minutes. Those are very specific goals, and you tend to push yourself more to try to achieve those instead of something vague like, well, I want to lose weight, I want to gain weight, I want to have better endurance. Those are very, very vague. Find something specific you would like to achieve, and you can build off of that. So going through that, you should have weekly goals, monthly goals, and last yearly goals. Weekly goals can be something as simple as, I want to add 2 more reps than what I was lifting last week, or I want to go an extra half mile or an extra mile. Monthly goals, I want to lose 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds, what have you. Yearly goal, well, I want to be at this is my ideal image where I see myself. So think about what you want and how you're going to get there. We're going to talk here a little bit about some other points that might help you. Measuring your goal, it's not always about the scale. You can retain as much as 5 or more pounds of water just from the meals that you eat. So don't drive yourself nuts checking the scale religiously. How your clothes are fitting, tape measurements, and even pictures are far better ways to monitor your progress than the actual scale. Achievable. I'm just going to use the Biggest Loser example. People come in, I want to lose 40 pounds in 2 months. Well, realistically, most of you have a life outside of the gym, work, kids, school, etc. So to sit in the gym 6-7 days a week for 2 to 3 hours and monitor everything you're eating is not going to happen. So it might take you a little bit longer, but keep in mind, the more dedicated you are to it, the quicker you will see the results. You want to sell yourself short? No, you don't want to sell yourself short, but you want to challenge yourself. So I'm going to use the last one here, time-bound. Whether it comes to school, work, anything like that, it has kind of a deadline to it. You're more prone to dot your I's and cross your T's. Same thing with fitness. Say, I want to lose 5 pounds this month. You're going to work harder to achieve that instead of, I want to lose 10 pounds this year. Well, theoretically, that's pretty much 11 months of excuses for most people, and that does happen. People go through the whole phase. I tried the gym, I tried exercise, 3 months into it, I'm going to quit, I'll try it again next year. Train smart, train hard, that's the key, and watch what you're shoveling into your pie hole. Success, there's very little success at the gym, and those who see the success are the ones who take it very seriously and are very dedicated to it. Accountability, hold yourself accountable. You only live once, so you're going to miss workouts, but don't make it a tendency to miss an entire week, and then 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it's a month and a couple months, and next thing you know, you fell off the wagon for 6 months. A day or 2 of rest a week is perfectly fine, but do some sort of activity every day. Have a great support system around you. Try to find people who enjoy fitness, exercising. You're more prone to see success that way as well. It's that natural competitive edge you have with your peers or your friends. So I highly suggest using a trainer, fiance, spouse, etc. Whatever is going to help you push and keep your goal there in mind. Obstacles, very important to be aware of what might prevent you from getting your goals. That could be your lifestyle, work, kids, etc. I got to do this, I got to do that. Plan around it. If you plan ahead, then you can deal with the problem as it comes. Takes us to the next one, time. Most people say they don't have time to work out. You don't need 2 hours at the gym to see results. 30 minutes to 45 minutes, more than enough time. Get in there, kick your ass, high intensity workout, go home, and enjoy your life. It's as simple as that. It really is. There's no magic pill that's going to do the trick for you. Most of the common problems, though, well, not most of the common problems, it doesn't make any sense. The common problem I see is the lack of goals. So figure out what your goal is using that principle and help push yourself that way. Experience, last little bit I want to touch on here is if you're new to weightlifting especially, don't be doing a bodybuilder split 5, 6, 7 days a week lifting. You want a solid foundation. Pick the most common exercises, most important ones, any kind of squatting, bending, twisting, pushing, and pulling movements. Get the foundation, the technique for doing those first, and then you can add upon it. Think of a weak foundation. If you have very weak foundation, you add a bunch of shit onto it, your foundation is going to crumble. It's the same thing with your body. Your body can only handle so much, and if you got poor body mechanics, you're really increasing your chance of a serious injury to happen, which leads to you sitting on the couch going, shit, if I were to train smart, where would I be at right now? So last thing I want to talk about, nutrition. I'll go more on that in another video. Don't waste your time at the gym by going home and shoving a bunch of garbage in your face. Whole grains, veggies, the less ingredients there is, the better it is for you. Try not to supplement as much. Whole foods are actually better for you. The more complex they are, especially when it comes to carbohydrates, your body has to use energy to process that. It's a thermogenic effect of food, and you'll see fat loss with that as well. Keep your body from adapting what you're doing. That's another problem that people are going to come across. You stick to the same routine day in and day out, 4 to 6 weeks or even months, and you wonder why. I'm not seeing any progress. I'm not seeing any results. Well, if you're doing the same 4 exercises day in and day out and not even switching up the grip position, you're not going to see any kind of progress. You're going to plateau. You always want to introduce some sort of new stress to the body, overload that's not used to, so it has to adapt to it. I highly suggest using equipment such as the TRX, battle ropes, BOSU balls, stability balls, something you may not have used before, something new for the body. It's going to go, oh shit, what the hell is this? And it has to adapt to that. And you're going to see increase in performance as well as your functional life as well. And you can still gain muscle and lose fat, training more functional as well. I am a firm believer in using weights, barbells, kettlebells, free weights, all those things, great for you. Keep on doing that. But at the same time, there is benefit to getting that heart rate up and introducing new stuff to your body. If you guys want to know any exercise with TRX or anything landmine, for example, just hit me up. I'll be glad to help you out with that. But figure out your goals. That's going to be the number one problem for most people. That didn't even make any sense again. Sorry. That's going to be one of the most common problems for most people. So figure out your goals. Go from there. See you.